Good afternoon, everyone. Representing the LGBT community, I'm Vince Anthony Saron, 23 from Parañaque City.
大家好，我叫徐文丽 I am advocacy, 23 years old from Quezon City.
I am Cedric Gan, 21 years old from Texas, USA.
Bilis mo naman maglakad.
大家好，我叫薛浩进，今年20岁，来自 Muntinlupa City. Hi everyone, I am Kurtago Tango, 20 years old, from the city of Muntinlupa.
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin Lau. I'm 26 years old from the city of Manila.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Vince, you mentioned a while ago you're part of the LGBTQIA plus community. Why do you think it is important to have this representation in the Mr Chinatown Philippines competition?
Thank you for that. I believe that the representation of LGBTQIA is underway, and I'm very happy for that. So thank you, Mr Chinatown Philippines, for giving me this opportunity. I'm actually an advocate for a safe space for LGBTQ Chinoys and SOGI awareness. So one thing that I do about this is I actually educate my fellow Chinoys, starting with my co-candidates, about what it means to be LGBTQ, about what it means to be gay, transgender, non-binary, so that it would be a domino effect. So they could actually influence their Filipino-Chinese families as well. So I think this is very important, not only in pageantry, but as a person.
Education is power, so that's very important. Thank you so much, Vince. Of course, questions coming in.
Hello, Vince. To Norman from Norman Banco. We're both from Parañaque City. Yeah.
Represent.
Seeing you representing the LGBTQ community it would be unimaginable a decade ago for MMCT. So my question is this: as you said that you are advocating for safe spaces, can you tell at least one unsafe space that you've experienced in the past?
Well, I think not really past, but it was actually present. So as a candidate, I have heard stories from my co-candidate with what it means to be LGBTQ, and they did not actually disclose to me, but I heard that I have heard unpleasant comments from other parents about me joining. And I think one thing that we should actually learn is that MMCT is not just a pageant. It's an advocacy platform. So MMCP allowed me to amplify this advocacy. So it means that we need to change and we need to face modernity.
We love you.
Next question, please. Yes, go ahead, sir.
I'm Edge. Hi, Vince. I'm Edge from Pageantology 101.
Hi.
I posted you online and it gained praises and of course criticism. So how do you handle criticism and bashers in a classy way?
Actually, I don't just mind them. So yeah, I actually saw your post, and it's very inevitable for a first-time public figure to read. And most of the comments, I actually saw that I'm neither fit for Mr. or Miss Chinatown. And I know that there are pageants exclusive for LGBTQ, but that's not why I'm here. I am LGBTQ and I'm Chinoy, and Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines is looking for a modern Chinoy who can make an impact. And being LGBTQ has nothing to do with that. That's why I'm here. It's for my fellow LGBTQ Chinoys. That's why I'm running for Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines. Go.
Thank you so much, Vince. I think we have more questions, but unfortunately, we can only accommodate 2 questions per candidate. Just for the fairness, thank you so much, Vince. Up next, we have Abby. Hi, Abby.
Hi everyone.
I actually see your post online. So for everyone's information, Abby is a content creator. So what inspired you to be in this path?
Oh, this goes back a long way. What inspired me to be in this path is my passion to entertain, inspire, inform, and educate. Kasi diba, we live in a very hard world already, and with me being able to make some people smile is my purpose. Also, I want to break barriers. I want to show the world and my fellow modern Chinoy that a Chinese Filipino can flourish and succeed in this kind of industry.
Yes, in the creative industry, that is right. We have questions coming from our audience. Go ahead.
My name is Erwin.
Hello, Erwin.
Hello, Annie. You're popular in TikTok. So my question is, how does being a social media content creator prepare you for this pageant?
For this pageant, actually, I am so grateful to have a platform and to have a voice. And being in the pageant is actually being a leader, is to be a voice of a minority, and which is now the Chinoy modern generation. So I will use my platform, and it's very easy for me to spread awareness and to be the voice for the marginalized sector of our country. Thank you.
Hey. Next question. Yes, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Adam Hinato from Hey Adam G.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Yes, good afternoon. You're a content creator, right?
Yes.
So I would like to ask, what's your take on, do you think content creators should be considered as legit journalists?
My honest take on that is no. Because journalism has to be studied. It is a profession, right?
Yes.
And we entered content creation or the online space mainly for entertainment. Example, a doctor entered content creation, then he or she can educate because it is her profession. So for me, in my case, I am a business graduate by profession. Therefore, I cannot enter the online space being a journalist. So it's a case-to-case basis.
All right,
Thank you so much.
very much.
Thank you, Abby. Thank you. Up next, we have Cedric. Hi, Cedric.
Good job,
Hello,
Abby.
hello.
So Cedric, you are an Anya, or the eldest son, which is something very important, right, in our community. So what values do you want your shorties or your siblings to learn from you?
I enjoy being the eldest son in the family because by being the eldest son, I can be a role model to my fellow siblings, like my younger brothers. Since I was a kid, my parents always teach me the value of money because we never grew up in a rich family that we always get what we want. And we have to always live our needs and respect our parents.
I think that's a very common Chinese quality and very valued as well. Okay, question. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, Cedric. This is Jason Cappuccino, Sash and Skirts.
Hello.
You mentioned being the eldest of the family. Do you think that there is unhealthy expectations for elder-born men and women in the family that should no longer be the case?
I think it's normal in the Chinese Filipino family. That's a usual case for the ahya or the big brother that he or she will be the one who gets scolded even if it's not his or her mistake, because that's the job of a big brother, is to take good care of the younger siblings and teach them and also educate them with good values.
Thank you.
I hope that answered your question. One last question for Cedric. On the other side, maybe you have questions. Our media guests, feel free to ask questions.
Francois or
Yes, we have the mic over there. Go ahead.
Anton Eder. Pageantry News International.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Firstly, you from Pageant Time Philippines. I just wanted to know, you've been talking about, or you've been mentioning about a modern Chinoy. Can you define to us what a modern Chinoy is?
For me, a modern Chinoy is someone who thinks outside of the box. Because like Chinoy before, when you say Chinoy, like, people think that it's rich, a businessman, owns a hardware or something. But right now, in the world we live in today, like where technology is so advanced, and the fields that Chinoy excels in has exceeded expectations. Like right now, we see Chinese Filipinos excel in sports and also in different industries.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cedric. Okay, round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. See you going.
Yes. Next, we have Kurt. Hi, Kurt.
Hello, good afternoon.
So, Kurt, you actually had a chance to live in Shenzhen, China for 5 years. How was that experience? And were you actually able to deepen?
Yes, for everyone, I actually studied in Shenzhen, China for 5 years before migrating back to the Philippines in 2014. And well, being able to study in an international school, I was able to adjust to a very diverse environment. And a fun fact is actually my brother and I were the only Filipinos represented there. So it felt like I was representing the entire country in a school for 5 years. And now that I moved back to the Philippines in 2014, I actually felt the discrimination because I didn't know Filipino at all. I didn't know the language. And so I had to cope. I had to be able to learn and adapt to a different environment. But I've learned to embrace both cultures. And because of that, that's when I'm able to become the best version of myself. Thank you.
That's right. Questions from our guests, please. Feel free to raise your hand and the mic will be handed to you by our usher.
Christian from the crowd.
Hi.
Hey, it's Christian again from the Crown Philippines. Looking so dashing. Do you think life is easier when you're good looking?
Hi.
Well, actually, that's the very first time that I've heard someone say that and compliment me. Because actually, joining a beauty pageant, especially for male, we focus more on the physical appearance. And I would say that what makes me sexy would be my brain. Thank you.
Great indeed, and we'll get to know more about your brain in the next few weeks. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you so much, Kurt. Thank you. Thank you so much. Up next, we have Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Kevin, I heard that you are actually a firm believer that success does not happen overnight. So how would you measure success in a pageant?
I believe success depends on the person, on how are you gonna really attain success. It depends on hard work and dedication. When I say success is not built overnight, I do not mean it literally that you cannot attain success tomorrow, next week, the next month. What I want to emphasize on that is that success is not something instant. It's something that is dedicated on hard work and dedication. As they say, success is not built overnight, but success is built on small good habits built over time. Thank you.
Question, we have a question over there.
Ay, naudahon na.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Kevin. This is Jay from Pageant China.
Thank you.
Anyway, Kevin, my question for you is, what is your advantage among the other candidates?
Well, I believe, knowing the candidates for almost a month already, we're all gonna say we're authentic, but I believe I'm the most relatable in 3 simple reasons. Well, number one, I believe I represent the everyday Chinoy that usually you see on Chinatown in 3 simple reasons. Number one, well, I buy stuff from Divisoria. Yeah, I usually go and buy stuff from Divisoria, diba? And number two, I'm very familiar with Chinatown. I can commute going to Chinatown. And if you guys are from Chinatown, you know what I'm talking about. Parking is really hard in Chinatown, diba? Hirap magdala ng kotse doon. And lastly, well, I love Mamandok noodles. So yeah, I know it sounds funny, it sounds simple, but I believe with that, I believe that everyday Chinoy in the Chinatown community and every Chinese Filipino in this country would be more relatable to me. And if I'm relatable, then I believe I can influence them better and inspire them to be the best version of themselves. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And another question over here.
I'm reading your profile right now, and you said here that you're advocating for growth mindset, wherein individuals embrace openness by considering different perspectives without compromising their beliefs. No, I want to ask, kasi as a modern Chinoy, what's your take on fixed marriage, and would you be open to, to be marrying a Filipina in the near future?
Yeah. Well, in terms of fixed marriage, I believe you should marry the person you love. In terms of marrying a Filipina, I believe you cannot really judge a person by its blood type, by its blood, by its race, by its culture. I believe, like for example, myself, I'm a Chinoy by blood, but I'm a Filipino by heart. So yeah, I believe at the end of the day, you marry someone because of its character and because of your compatibility with each other. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you. That was the first batch of our Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022 candidates.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alvin John Lim, 26 years old from Caloocan City.
Hi everyone, my name is Miguel Matthew Alvin Bernardo Lin, or you can just call me Miguel for short. I'm 25 years old from Quezon City. I'm Darwin Albert Tanya Mendoza, 26 years old from Quezon City.
大家好，我叫薛荣昌. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adrian C, 26 years old from Makati City. Woo!
But when he was growing up, you were actually obese and bullied. So with your fitness journey, you're very passionate about it. How do you want to spread that word to others to start living healthy lifestyle?
That's a good question. Actually, I posted a video on TikTok on how you can start your fitness journey, because most of us are having trouble to start. That's why we can't finish.
So you want to be an advocate of that? Okay. Questions from our media. Hello.
Hi, Alvin.
Hi.
I'm Tito Norman from normannorman.com. When was the turning point in your life when you decided to finally lose weight and become a cute MMCT candidate?
Thank you so much for that compliment. Actually, when I was bullied, that's my main course. Once when I get bullied, that really is my turning point on how will I get my fitness started. Because growing up, she said it, I'm also an obese child, and most of my family members are diagnosed on diabetes and so much more. That's why it motivates me.
Hey, next question.
Hi, baby. Hi, I'm Edge Pageantology. Hindi ko na yung Oo, naging natural lang sa akin. I'm Edge Pageantology 101. So my question is, why most of Chinoys are attractive or good-looking like you?
Thank you. Actually, that is one also of my content on TikTok. I'm a men's lifestyle content creator. I help different men to become the best version of themselves in terms of fashion, fitness, grooming, their hairstyle, and so much more.
What is your TikTok?
Jam Lim.
Alright,
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alvin. I think Alvin, you gained a couple of followers on TikTok right now. Thank you so much. Next, we have Miguel. Hi, Miguel.
Hi.
So, Miguel, you've actually starred in a music video of Shanty Goat that amassed 12 million views. How did that reach affect your love for creative arts?
First of all, it definitely showed me the power the arts have. Because unlike other Shantygo music videos, this one actually dealt with mental health and how important it is, especially in today's day and age. And the fact that it reached 12 million views and all the comments saying how they resonated with the message of the video shows how strong media and the arts can be.
That is right. Question from our guests. Feel free to ask a question, of course, to Miguel.
Antonio Malaya.
Our mic is over there, yes?
News International. Ano? Arvin Cabachete.
Go ahead, sir.
Arvin Cabachete.
My question is, what makes you unique compared to other guys competing?
Alright, I think that what makes me unique compared to the other candidates, a lot of my fellow candidates are on the business track, on the legal track, medicinal track. I am one of the candidates, along with Abby, who have been and want to be in the entertainment industry. And I think what makes me different is I'm actually a video editor by profession. So I'm already in the media industry, but behind the scenes. And what makes me different is I know what it's like to be behind the camera. Now it's my time to be in front of the camera.
Next question, go ahead. Hey, I think we have the mic over there. You can only accommodate 2 questions. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, I'm Paul from News International. In connection with the million views, how do you support the objective and project of the MMC, if you will the title?
I'm sorry, can you please stop?
How do you support the objective and project of MMC, if you will this pageant?
I would be able to support the vision and what the MMCP stands for because I am able to provide a unique input. As someone in the creative industry, I would be able to take what I know working behind the scenes, creating videos for these publications, to be able to bring the message of MMCP further to more people and to broader audiences.
Thank you so much, Miguel. Thank you. Next, let's welcome Darwin. Hi, Darwin.
Hi.
Darwin, you are the eldest son, grandson, and great-grandson on both sides of your family. So I'm sure the expectations were pretty high. So can you tell us more about these expectations and how do you bear that responsibility?
Well, in a traditional Chinoy family, the eldest is usually more respected, more keen into the upbringing of the traditional values. But as of now, as a modern Chinoy, I am very lucky that my parents had supported me throughout this journey, and that whatever makes me happy, as long as I am doing the right thing, they will always be there for me.
You're very lucky in that aspect. Question, go ahead.
Ni hao, Darwin. Good afternoon.
Wrong candidate number.
My name is Arvin. You can take your photo. So, given a chance to be a judge for this panel, what are the qualities that you are looking for the next Mr. Chinatown?
I believe that the qualities that the next Mr. Chinatown should have is that respect towards the community values. That's important because no matter how good your physique is, but you don't have that simple values in life that you need respect, then it's no use. So values is very important. That's what important thing.
Okay, another question. Sorry, sir. We have a question over here.
Hello, Darwin. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
My name is Tita Lavinia from Titas of Tragedy. And I'd like to ask you a question about entertainment and music and everything that has something to do with visuals. Back in the day, Asian men, they are usually confined to roles that are more on sidekicks as well as the ones who know martial arts. But nowadays, they are idols, they are on covers of high fashion magazines, they are considered attractive. How do you feel about this?
Well, as of now, we're in the 21st century in a modern world. So I guess that no matter what the gender is, may it be male, may it be female, may it be LGBT, as long as the person is what the passion the person has, we can always support him or her as long as it makes everyone happy.
That was Darwin. Thank you so much. Next, we have Adrian. Hi, Adrian.
Hi, good afternoon.
Adrian, you were raised in a very traditional Chinese family. How does keeping the tradition affect your day-to-day choices?
So, to give you a quick backstory of our family background. So, I'm a third generation Chinese here in the Philippines. So, my grandfather came from Hong Kong and migrated here in the Philippines. So, he came with nothing and built everything from scratch. So now my dad continues the family business while we help out as well. So what I learned from them is that hard work, dedication, and discipline will bring you to success.
That is right. Hard work, dedication, and discipline. Question from our audience.
Adam?
Hi, Adam.
You experience being, hi, I'm Adam Renato from Hey Adam G. Experience being, yeah, we can pass off. You experience being a foreign exchange student. So I would like to know which country have you visited that has really given you so much impact in your existence in life.
So the country that I studied in is in France. So specifically Lyon. So it's the food capital in France. So what I learned there is that with different cultures getting together, we learn so much from each other, and I learned also being independent during that time. So the usual cleaning of dishes, doing the chores. So I did that by myself. So it was a life-changing experience being independent abroad.
All right, next question. Over there, yes. Go ahead. The mic is on, sir. The mic is on. It's not? Maybe we can have an wash your hand. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
Hi, Jen. Coming from a traditional Chinese family, a third generation of that, how do you use tradition with the modern times, being a third generation Chinese?
So, being a third generation Chinese, I got to experience the culture of both Chinese and Filipino. I grew up in a traditional Chinese household where we were taught respect, discipline, hard work. But when I got into college, specifically Ateneo, I learned that through my friends that we also have to enjoy and also be open with different opportunities. So during my time in Ateneo, it was really eye-opening experience for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Adrian. Thank you, Cecil. And last but not the least, Dane. Hi, Dane. So, Dane, based on our interview, you grew up to be a very independent, responsible, and resilient person due to the pressure and discipline that were imposed on you. Was there a time or incident that you find yourself in that situation that you used those learnings?
Usually my family would go on business trips, my mom and my dad, and I'd be the one left in the house. I'm the eldest one, so I learned to take care of things. I have two sisters, and I would sometimes cook for them, make sure they get enough rest, make sure they study, stuff like that.
Okay, questions from our media guests. Over here, right? Yes.
Hello, good afternoon, Dane. This is Jason Cappuccino of Sanderson Spritz. I just wanted to ask you that in pageants, height is might, right? So do you think that it is high time that pageant fans and the Filipino audiences start looking at male pageants without the height requirements as barometer of winnability?
I think height is a big factor, but lately, since it's the 21st century, pageants are more inclusive, and I believe I can represent those who have the same stature as me. And it's not only height that matters. There's a lot of aspects to it, like the personality, the way how you treat other people.
Yes, there's more to the height. Yes. Next question.
Hi, Dane. Good afternoon. This is Jay from Pageant Fund. Good evening, madam. Good evening. My question is, being one of the handsome candidates, what makes you smile?
A lot of things. My parents, my family, other people, my little memories, stuff like that.
Thank you so much, Dane. Thank you.